Hey everybody, and welcome to my Maven course. I'm teaching this with Stephen Breckenridge, two-time Oregon champion, and I myself am the founder of mmchess.org and multiple-time Scholastic national champion. And today I want to give you a sneak peek of one of the things that we won't be learning, but the same style ideas we'll be using. So right now we're going to be learning some of the ways to play against f4. Kind of a strange move. What it's called is the bird's opening, and it's not popular because it literally just opens up the king. It doesn't help white develop any of their back rank pieces. Black, on the other hand, can try to seize control and play a gambit, where he gives up 2 pawns for 1 pawn. A gambit is, in essence, giving up something for something in return. So what do we even get for this extra pawn? Well, as you can see, you have these really, really powerful bishops, and you have control. I wouldn't say complete control, but quite a lot of control. And it's actually really, really easy for white to mess up right now. Let's say they just make a logical developing move and get their pieces out. Check. Already, the open king gets attacked. So much so that black can sacrifice their queen for checkmate. Game over. So what can white do instead? Well, maybe white can play d4. Give the king an escape square. Yeah, avoid checkmate. But even here, it's not so easy for white to play. Check. Black still does the same plan. And after g3, at one hand, it looks like white's escaped. But the other hand, using the concept that I teach many of my other students, we attack 3 main things. One is an open king, because we want checkmate. One is pins, and one is undefended pieces. As you can see, there's 2 undefended pieces right now. And this rook looks, pretty snacky. It looks like a snack, let's be honest. The problem is the queen can't take this snack because there's a pawn in the way. But this pawn is actually pinned, as you can see. So, check. If they take, bam. So it's not so great. They can't even move away. Checkmate. That's it. So how can white even block this? How can white stop black from going to h4? Maybe g3. Pretty logical. But then h4. The plan right now is to play h5. The plan is now to play h4. Let's say they try to keep control of the square. We're going to play h4 anyways. The beauty of this move is now that we have another piece in the game. And now the rook takes, because we can give up our rook at the end of the day because we have checkmate. So we've gone through 3 lines that don't work for white in this position. Bam, bam, and bam. They really have to stop queen h4, so maybe they're going to play knight to f3. Logical. However, black wants this knight to disappear, so we're going to play g5. The plan now is, let's say they make a regular developing move, is g4. They move away, check. Again, the same thing comes up. The same thing comes up. So, big problem here. White has to stop black from going g4. What's really funny is, this is, instead of knight c3, this is a relatively common move. This checkmate in 1. What's crazy is this move, h3, if you look at the Lichess database, among all players, has been played almost 4,000 times. And this move, h3, has been so, there's some really high-level players playing it. You have 2,600s playing, 2,700s playing h3 with me in 1. So one of the things that could happen after knight of 3, g5, is g3 is probably their better option. And what you get is to kind of a crazy position like this, where where the rook is out, and there's a lot of very interesting things. For example, right now, there, after d4, one popular idea is sacrificing a rook, and once they take, we take here. So we won 2 pawns, and we get the rook back. That's one of the interesting ideas here. In the Maven course, we'll be learning a lot of puzzles like this, but not for the sake of puzzles. Yes, we'll be learning openings, but we'll be learning really the concepts and ideas that make up those openings more than just the moves. Right? This isn't rote memorization. This is practicing and building foundations. Hope to see you in the Maven course.